everybody, Captain V from All Pro, talking bucktails today. I'm going to be doing a seminar on bucktails on February 18th. That's Monday, President's Day. So you got to come out to the workshops to check it out. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of tips and tricks and little things you can do to create the bite instead of chasing the bite. But today I want to talk about a vendor that's going to be at the All Pro show called Point Hooker Bucktails. I really like this company. I am proud that they're going to be at the All Pro show. The thing that's special about this company, before I go into all their products and stuff like that, is they are a Long Island backyard maker of bucktails. Not only that, you know how I love to support our locals. Not only that, but they're a custom bucktail maker. Not too many of them around. And what I mean by that is that if you have a certain pattern, a certain look, all you gotta do is give them a call. Ring-a-ling-ling. Tell them what you're looking for, and they'll make it happen. And I'm going to show you something here today that I just think is fabulous, and they can make it for you. So if you have a certain specialty, you like a certain pattern, you give them a call, they make it. You don't need to buy 5,000 of them. You don't need to buy 100 of them. You order a couple of bucktails, you tell them the weight, right? You tell them what kind of hook you want in it, what color you want, pattern, done. They physically make them. It's not some stuff that's coming over from China. It's something that's being made right here on Long Island. Cool stuff. The nice thing also about Point Hooker Bucktails, and I want you to remember this website address because it's going to be important because they're a custom builder. It's pointhookerbucktails with an S.com. So check them out at our expo and then check them out online and make it happen where you get some really nice, fine bucktails. This bucktail company, which is really super nice, is that they offer an array, a true variety of different style bucktails. They've got their blackfish jig. You know, this type of jig here, it's golden. You know, some people put their crabs on them and drop them down. I'm a type of guy, we have our All Pro 4-inch teasers. You could kind of just throw it right on here. And this actually, this style bucktail here, if you call it a bucktail, they call it a jig, actually was created freshwater first for largemouth bass. And the way they would do it is it would come down to the water and it stands up like this, and you have your line connector here and it stands up. And this tail just flaps and says, "Eat me, eat me, eat me." And then boom, they hit it. Well, they've been using it in salt water, and guess what? Fish eat it. So now they make them in all different sizes, all different weights. You can imagine different color patterns. You want them in green, you want them in here in pink, right? This thing is like some sort of leopard skin, white, your pearl. They got them. They have your smileys, right? And some natural bucktail. Again, you don't see something you like. Dude, I got them all. Like, I'm like an addict, right? I'm just onto these things. Bingo, you know. You never know. I always believe in variety, always believe in being prepared. And with a company like this that can make anything, I mean, look at this for your teaser rig. I mean, when I saw this, I said, yeah, you know what? I got to try this out. You know, it's just, I got to try it. And I bought them. Look at that little smiley right there. Put up on my teaser. Can hang it down something like this. And I like, personally, having different colors. Yellow is not usually a color that I would fish over like on the bay here on the south shore of Long Island. But if I'm not getting hits and I just know that, you know, I'm on the grounds, you got to switch stuff up and you just never know. I mean, you go and you put on like add a little teaser to this here. You know, you just pluck it on there. And boom, you just don't know what you're going to get. So when things are slow, that's the time to experiment. And that's why you want multiple different colors and different styles. And you're going to see your results are going to improve right there. And you're like, oh my God, I didn't know they hit, blue and white. Well, they do. Under certain conditions, in certain places, certain time, you're going to be successful. They have a particular rig called a fluke ball. I think people call it fluke candy. They call all different things. I fell in love with this because this works with one of our All-American grubs. And this is a sea robin fluke ball. Some people call it fluke candy. They call it different things. What's nice about what Point Hooker does is that they don't always powder coat their stuff. A lot of their stuff, they go and they will airbrush them. And then they coat them. And it appears that they do multiple coats on them. Because, for an example, I'll just grab one of these here. This has like multiple coats of a clear on it. So you get something like this. Now, I'm not recommending that you should go open up your tackle box right now, grab everything, and start doing this. I'm just giving you a little bit of an example. How you could hit their bucktails because they got in this clear-coated stuff. And, listen, we could play the drums all night. We could play Queens, right? We could play the Rolling Stones, anything you want. And then you look at it, and you'll see that you won't be losing the paint. They're not chipping. They're pretty solid stuff. So if I could bang that like that for a while, a few times in the sand here, a little rock action, you know what? They're going to be in pretty good shape. I like about the coating because that's what you have when they hand make these things. They pay attention to detail. So it's important. But let me go back to my fluke ball here a little bit. What's really neat about this fluke ball here, and they're becoming more and more popular. You'll see some of the guys that are doing seminars on fluking at the workshops, at the Oprah workshops. They use these balls exclusively now in New Jersey. Real success. This one is just absolutely gorgeous. And what they did here, instead of using fluoro or something like that would have to be replaced, they went with a wire leader. So it's kind of cool. And I like that it's black too, because it's kind of maybe hide it a little bit in there. And then they got some really cool sea robin feathers here. Now, I could see putting like a orange grub on here, maybe even a white, right? We could throw a white on there. I think that I'm going to try myself, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to try this one out with some, like a squid strip. To me, I think that's going to be the way to go, or even like a bluefish belly, I kind of really think that's going to be the ticket for me. I'm going to try it out. But, you have that out there. If there's a fluke in the water, how does it not hit this? And again, it has double hook, because you got hook here as well, up in the front. And you got the trailer behind. Good stuff. Good vendor. Again, a particular color you want. Here's a pink one. Really super stuff. Another great one. I want a glow. Bing, bang, boom! Glow! You got some glow. We have some teaser glow grubs. I also have them in a 4-inch grub. This is like a 2.5 or 3-inch grub. It's a glow. Put it on. You got a little extra action on there. Super nice. They got bullet heads. Look at this bullet head. Super nice. Again, you want this custom. You want different colors. You want brown. You want green. You want orange. You want it to look like a sea robin, a fluke. You want to make it look like a spearing. They can make it all happen. If you're not into the natural look, this is kind of cool. Let me point it out, because when you do custom stuff, you could do different things. This has some synthetic shine on it or shimmer on it. It then has some natural bucktail on it. And then it has feathers as well. So you're using multiple type of textures and multiple type of material to kind of get the most action out of this. That looks great. Could you just look at that from behind? that just looks like kind of an injured fish with some blood in there, and it's all about the shading. So I think it's going to be pretty successful, pretty cool stuff. If you like kind of more of a silicone look, they got the squid skirts. Really good stuff, not coming out. Sometimes, you buy these things in the masses from China. You think, oh, yeah, this is good, and, comes right off. This is good stuff. I could be pulling on it all day. They kind of have the minnow head. That's super pretty. You know what? Long Island, we got to get with it. This blue and white, I mean, that's killer stuff. It really is. The blue and white, I mean, I got that grub here. But the blue and white is just a killer. You go to Rhode Island, Nantucket, you know where they get those 12, 13, 14-pound fluke. You know, they look like halibut to us over here. They're blue and white. We sell more blue and white up there than we probably sell nuclear chicken down here. I mean, it's just crazy stuff. But when you put a grub like this on here, you know, and you set it up into the skirt a little bit, you know, it's super, super nice stuff. And, you know, it's irresistible. It's like, boom, gone. So I want you to remember this name, PointHookerBucktail.com. Excuse me, bring that back a little bit. I want to make sure we get it right. No mistakes with my Long Island accent. It's PointHookerBucktails.com. Let them custom make a super nice bucktail for you. Come to the All Pro Show. There's no excuse. Not that far away. Coming right up. Meet Brett. Super, super nice guy. He'll tell you exactly what he has, exactly what he could do for you. He's going to make it happen. So look down here. It's February 17th, February 18th. The All Pro Fishing Expo. Hilton Hotel, Melville, New York. I want you to be there. Brett's going to be there. These not going to be there. These are mine, okay? But he's going to have plenty of other ones out there. Plenty of choices.